With the traditional way I was doing business myself and what I was involved in, I said, I never want to be in a position where my business is literally stopped because of outside circumstances. Now, um, where I want to go with this is actually outside circumstances. You see, because what happens to many entrepreneurs, business people, is that we're sitting back and looking at the circumstances surrounding us. I mean, there's been tremendous circumstances that no one could have imagined this year. And we could look at those circumstances and we could say, okay, these circumstances are affecting me. My suggestion would be, okay, I'm going to look at these circumstances. How can I take these circumstances and turn them around and make them favorable for myself? In my situation, it was, okay, Ken, you have something that you absolutely love doing. You have a passion for it. You know it works. It's worked for me personally because I love to experiment with what I do and actually have proof that it works. You know, if I went back 5 years ago, I was having some really big challenges in my life, and I just sat down and looked at the circumstances, and I was honest with myself. And I think this is what is vitally important. Anybody, for them to move forward, you have to look at yourself honestly and sincerely. It's very easy for people from the outside to look at you and say, you know, you could be doing this, you could be doing this, why shouldn't you be doing this? Sometimes for ourselves, it's difficult to actually look at it. I like to give the example of, you know, a lot of people have, and I'll be very explicit here, have a pile of manure in front of them, but they're coating it with candy. So they think they're looking at candy, but the fact is it's a pile of manure. So we have to be honest and say, okay, listen, let me start getting rid of this manure, of this candy on the top. You know, that's, you know, this isn't really working. You think it's working, but it's not. Get rid of that candy. And then I finally get to the manure. And now I can start shoveling that away.
I love that.
I can start shoveling that away. So now I can start to move forward because I'm going to start to free up energy. So it's being honest with ourselves, and then also deciding what is it you really want from your business. And we can take this to life as well, because everything just gets intertwined. You know, as much as I love, and I've decided that I want to work with entrepreneurs because I think these are our future leaders, if not present leaders as well, and they can pass on this information as well to the people that are working with them. And globally, then we just create a better place, because adapting and pivoting is not essentially about totally changing your business. Right. In some instances, for some people, it could potentially be. But what it is going to a mindset level, and this is what needs to be adapted first. Creating an awareness of how you are actually thinking. There are many people out there who just are unaware of how they think, the process of their thinking. They have no idea about it. So it's like taking an Indian rubber ball, and you're in a room with four walls, and just taking this Indian rubber ball and throwing it, and it's just careening from one wall to the other. There are many business people that are just living their life like that. One day is really good, one day is not so good, one day is really great, one day is then the next day is horrible, because there's no direction.